Now get ready to be inspired by a story of ambition, creativity, and the pursuit of a sweet victory. Now, our guest tonight, Dre Carrington, hopes to wow the world with his Christmas pudding cheesecake. Imagine a Christmas pudding cheesecake on this festive showdown. So Desserts by Dre, which opened its doors in December 2022, is about to shine on Channel 4's Aldi's Christmas Secret. Now, I caught up with Andre earlier on today.
Well, I started Desserts by Dre roughly about 4 years ago, pre-COVID. And really and truly what it was just an idea I had to kind of get me out of a job that I was not happy in. So I was a chef and I was kind of tired of the late hours and unsociable time. And I started doing markets and just to get an idea of the business and how it works, and obviously just dipping my toes in slowly to see what the market was like before I took the plunge. And then obviously COVID came along, and then I thought, you know what, I might as well just go all in and see what happens.
And the rest, as they say, is history?
Absolutely. The rest is history.
You know, the funny thing is, since I interviewed you, or well, me and Jermaine interviewed you, I live not that far from Penny Lane. So, and I've got friends and family that live around there as well. So for some reason, I don't even have to buy your cakes. People just drop off your cakes to my house.
Oh, that's fantastic. Lots of people keep popping in and buying stuff, usually gifting, like you said. I'm popping around to my aunt's house, or I've got to go by the mother-in-law. And it's just a nice small treat to take to someone's house, to have a cup of tea and have a chat.
Now, we're really excited for you because you've got the opportunity to feature on the Aldi's Christmas Secrets. How did that come about and why did you go for it?
You know, it was really bizarre because a marketing team contacted me through Instagram, and instantly I thought it was just some scammers trying to get some information from me. And they said they were from representing Aldi, and they had the show going on, and someone dropped out, and they were looking for a replacement. And are you all right to do it? We've only got a week to get it done. Is that okay? And I was like, you know what? Sure, why not? What have I got to lose? So things moved very quickly. I had to do like a Zoom interview, everything like that. They came up to Liverpool, recorded me making some product that obviously completely flopped because I had no idea what I was doing in such a short space of time. And then, you know, it kind of left a little bit of a cliffhanger. So when I went down to the head office and I met the other contestants, it seems that they told us all the same story. So it doesn't seem like someone dropped out. They just pretty much gave us like a week and a half to come up with a product to pitch to Aldi.
And your product is the Christmas pudding cheesecake?
Yeah, Chris, you know, I just thought, okay, what could I possibly do that it is a little bit different, you know, but still on trend. So I came up with the idea of making a cheesecake into a dome and baking the crust into it and flavoring it with the traditional flavors of a Christmas pudding, but also having pieces of Christmas pudding through it. So it's like a merger between the old and the new, the classic and new age, you know. And I thought, well, I like cheesecake. I hate Christmas pudding is known for Christmas. Everyone has them on the table, whether they eat them or not. So I thought, you know what, I'll go for a Christmas pudding cheesecake.
That sounds so beautiful. What would it mean for you if you win?
Obviously, it would be life-changing, just to be able to scale up and do something as grand as Aldi or supermarket. I mean, they've got like 1,000 shops in the UK alone, and obviously like a global brand too. So something like that could be potentially be life-changing, open doors to many, many different opportunities. So yeah, I think it's something that could be life-changing.
Are you the only black male baker in Liverpool?
You know what? can't say that I know many black male bakers, period. Although in Barbados, where I'm from, majority of the bakers in bakeries are male. But I would probably say I think I might be the only black male baker in Liverpool.
Wow. Do you ever get any kind of misconceptions? Obviously, you've done really well, but are there people that still come into the bakery and they're surprised when they see you, or do you already know that you are Desserts by Dre?
Well, you know what? It's funny. When I first started, I never really showed my face, only because I'm very old school. So I just thought, I'll put the product forward. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to bake cakes, and sometimes I believe like black businesses might have a certain stigma attached to them. So for me, it was about being a good business and bridging that gap and building the rapport with customers about being a good business first and foremost, and then people being pleasantly surprised when this figure with a bald head and a massive beard comes from behind the counter with a bunch of fairy cakes in his hand. The two don't mesh very well, but I think it's breaking barriers and letting people know that anyone can do anything they want to. The baking field is predominantly female, so I kind of stick out like a sore thumb, but sometimes it can create a bit of an allure and an attraction. But I can say I've in the 4 years in Liverpool trading, I've not had one issue whatsoever. The customers have been absolutely fantastic and extremely supportive.
Well, you are a lovable guy, Andre. You are a lovable guy. You really are. So what are you looking forward to most for Christmas?
I should even say I'm looking forward to Christmas being over. It's a real stressful time. But you know what? To be honest, we've got a lot of Christmas orders to get out. And it is so satisfying to know that we're kind of going to be the centerpiece of people's Christmas dinner and celebration. Because there's one thing that I know people will talk about or talk over is the dessert on the table, and being in the amount of homes that we're going to be in this year, which is the most we've ever been. We're hoping to touch so many families this year and be a part of their celebration. And that for me is what I'm most looking forward to at Christmas, like secretively being on everyone's table at Christmas.
Oh, so that was Andre Carrington, who is the owner of Desserts by Dre and by Dre, and he's going to be, I think it's tomorrow. He'll be on Channel 4's Aldi's Christmas Secrets. So yeah, wishing you all the luck, Andre.
UK Black with Ngunan Adamu.
BBC.